What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. After weeks of teasing us, Desiigner has finally released his new single titled Timmy Turner, produced by Mike Dean, of course. And he's had the best viral marketing campaign so far of 2016 for any type of single. He started off with the XXL freestyle. And let's be honest, Desiigner is not he doesn't have bars like that. So what was he going to do? Try to spit? No, he was going to use the opportunity to spit this hook. And it went viral. It's got over 7 million views. I think it's the most watched XXL freshman freestyle. And that's just on YouTube. All the people that ripped the video and put it on Twitter, on Facebook, there's got to be millions of views that came from that. So everybody was anticipating this, and they thought, this is going to be a new single down the line. And it would have been foolish for Desiigner to turn the other cheek and not capitalize off this moment. So that's exactly what they did. And after weeks of teasing it, here it is. I feel like Mike Dean is a production god. He really snapped on this instrumental. It's so soulful and lush. There's many different layers to it. That's what I enjoyed a lot about the production, is it doesn't stay consistent the entire time. He adds the little snaps that you heard when Desiigner was doing the freestyle for XXL. To be honest, it's still hard to understand Desiigner when it comes to the lyrics. Now the hook, you can understand them because the first 4 lines is, Timmy Turner, he's been searching for a burner to kill everybody walking, and he's got the furnace, I'm obviously paraphrasing a little bit, but those are the first 4 lines of the hook, and then there's 3 more lines before he repeats himself. And those 3 lines, in my opinion, don't get enunciated as well as the first 4. And I think Desiigner did it on purpose. He's a lot smarter than we give him credit for, in the sense that he understands everybody is focused on that part of the hook, because that was in the XXL freestyle. Everybody wants to hear that. So he made sure that people understand that. But then you get to the verses, and if you don't have Rap Genius in front of you looking at the lyrics, you're going to be like, what is he saying? I think that was one of the main criticisms with Panda, is you don't know what he's saying. There were so many, misunderstood lyrics for Panda until you actually had the lyrics in front of you. And that's what we get with Timmy Turner. I don't know if he's capable of altering his voice, changing it up, not sounding as, I don't want to say future-like, but that's, kind of where he goes. He mumbles sometimes, so he gets through things fast. He needs to enunciate more, and I think that would add a lot more weight to the verses, because in the verses he follows that formula of the hook. He says, I fell in love with the Ruger, I've been in love with my jeweler, I've been in love with the moolah, banana clips going through ya. He sticks to that concept, and I'm not saying he has the best lyrics. I've already made that clear, but he does make it work for him, and I'm glad that he actually exceeded my expectations, because when I first heard the snippet, I was kind of worried that this wouldn't capture the essence of what the freestyle was. It would be getting it, and then it just wouldn't live up to the hype. But it lived up to the hype. Like I said, Mike Dean's production is phenomenal, and I think if Mike Dean continues to produce most of Desiigner's stuff, especially for his upcoming debut album, Life of Desiigner, then we might have a slightly impressive album on our hands. It's very clear that Mike Dean spent a lot of extra attention on this beat to make it sound the way it sounds. And I think that's what Desiigner and Mike have to do. Mike Dean's already the executive producer, so we can expect to see more on the album. And I don't know where Desiigner goes from here. I'm thinking that Timmy Turner is not going to be a huge Billboard charting hit. It's not going to be a top 10 like a Panda was, but I think it could be this year's March Madness. If you remember, Future's March Madness didn't chart high on Billboard, but if you went online and just searched it on Twitter or Facebook or wherever, or on hip-hop forums, you would see how much praise that record got. That record was huge, but it wasn't a hit as far as, Billboard's concerned. So I think that's what Timmy Turner is going to be. It's already trending on worldwide on Twitter. So there's that. What do you think about Timmy Turner? Do you think this is Designer's next hit in terms of like Billboard charting? Are you looking forward to his debut album? And just talk to me in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.